let's see. This is looking real scary because obviously G2 are trying to kite back. You know, they've got Melio on their team. They're trying to kite back and use Caitlyn range and use the protection there. And you know, his Caps is going to go the Ahri into Knights of Kali.
Ooh, LeBron takes a ton of damage there. Cozy Campfire keep him alive, but it's first blood to On. Skewmon merely walks through. He's attending the funeral of his support and nothing more. And Viper gets another one.
Back it up.
It's G2 blood splattered all over the bottom lane. It's a disaster.
You can say that again, Flowers. It's a disaster!
Now Skewmon as well. Shun's tanking up the turret. He flashes away and he won't even die in return. G2 bottom lane that's been their point of power while the games are close. It has been Hans and LeBron.
What's up, buddy?
Being the ones trying to keep them competitive, but now Viper and On have this advantage. Hans Sama's down to 300 HP. The Caitlyn, the lane bully, has been kicked out of the playground.
He got like beat up on the playground before he got kicked out. It's like, you know, On and Viper. Wait a second.
They just put him in jungle gym jail, man.
They're gonna dive here. Skewmondo's here.
Oh, but Shun is coming down, and Viper hasn't gone all the way back.
Oh.
On just having a little supportal combat here with LeBron. Wave about to crash into the turret. Ultra Mega Fire Kick does land onto On. He uses the Glitter Lance to the Polymorph to buy himself a little bit of time. The Shield 2. G2 is on full tilt. It is so far gone. 2,500 gold lead. They feel so desperate to make something happen after the early disaster. And now the forced plays are resulting in even more damage. Knight goes in and he gets
big old BLG lead, right?
Big old Ben.
Yeah. Well, you know, Knight also had a good big old laning lead with the Syndra game.
We have some big old boys here on BLG.
He's gonna stop again.
Strong,
okay, yes sir,
man.
he is. Yep.
Knight's
Okay,
just,
buddy.
What?
This is
okay. He's so good. He's so good. And Viper's going forward. He wants to kill onto LeBron. Arc of Ruin for the slow. Kanme's step moves him forward. And Viper picks up kill number. Become that massive crocodile. Skewmon is going to grab the grubs. And this is the first thing that G2 have found this. Oh no.
got one. He got one.
Okay, all right. He got the one. He got
singular.
Grub. Okay, G2 have found Grub. The G stands for Grub.
Yeah.
However, the 2 stands for what BLG is going to get.
The 2 stands for 1.
Yeah. The 2 stands for 1. The G stands for Grub. G2 is Grub 1. It's a very complex naming system.
Yeah.
Gold. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like one of those fancy salt shakers at the restaurant where you turn the thing yourself.
Exactly.
It's like that, sort of.
Oh, we should position that now.
Okay. If G2 wins this, it will be one of the greatest comebacks in League of Legends. Sante
and then
goes
they go
all out. Broken Blade looking for the 1v1 against Bin. The Croc with the dominance, though, Ruthless Predator. And as soon as it looks like he wants to make sure he can get the Chomp to follow it up. See how well it works.
Speed troll.
Speed troll. I like that. Skewmon, he goes for the Pillar of Filth onto Viper, and Viper says, okay, cool, I guess I'll just stay on this side of the pillar. That's fine.
I mean,
the ulti.
They 2v3'd the G2 bottom lane and jungler, so Viper's like, I mean, I'm more rich now than I was then. I could 2v3 your mid laner and your jungler and your support as well, and take the tower in your face while I'm doing it.
Well, I mean, his ulti is called Transcend Oneself, but I feel like in this game it should be called Transcend Yourself, because as soon as he pops it, anybody looking at him just dies.
Oh, this happened in the bottom lane
we completely missed this.
This also did happen.
Yeah, we completely missed this. That's just exactly what you would expect to happen from Fed Akali with Gunblade and Tier 3 boots from Quest going up against Caitlyn that barely has Collector.
All right,
LeBron. I actually think...
Yeah, he was not scared at all.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
You could cut steel with that Lulu's jawline.
Hell yeah.
Pure Chad behavior in the lane. As now Broken Blade's going to try to go in. Does find an angle here onto Viper, but Shun's into the back. Finds Cyclone onto 3. Broken Blade still going after Viper. Rampage for Knight. Viper getting away for now. But Broken Blade finally puts a kill on the board here for G2. As Shun might just get picked up. Shutdown goes over to Caps. Knight finishes off Broken Blade. And honestly, this might be a fight still favoring G2. Ultra Mega Fire Kick. G2 just got a 3 for 2 as Ben finally arrives to the fight. It was a 4v5, and that's what G2 needed to have a chance to make something happen. Knight and Ben still looking for more.
Yup. They stopped dying a bunch. Well, they also still kept dying some, but...
Oh boy, Ben down here in a 1v2 in the bottom lane. Caps chasing over the wall, has the Spirit Rush. Pillar of Filth for the slow. Ace of the hole,
they got
coming around. Bin shut down by Caps on the Ari. And G2 are ready to punish. That's the only way you can come back into this game. The BLG gets a little too wild, and you bring them back down to earth. It's still a 6,500 gold lead. It's still sole point for the BLG side. Shin goes in, but the Ultra Mega Fire Kick means he doesn't find exactly what he wants here just yet, but the Wild Growth means Caps is dead. Skewmon wants to get away as Knight goes after LeBron. He's dominating. 3 kills for G2, and it's just that tough, man. They're so far behind that even when they do find these picks, BLG just strikes right back and gets even more. Right back up to an 8K gold lead. Hans is just trying to stay alive. Meanwhile, where's the Herald going? Okay, it's going up to the top side. Viper's just going to kill the turret normally here in Tier 3 mid. Tier 2 up in the top lane dies. Viper is just farming play.
Make a path back to base.
Sometimes that's the path you need to take. The path home. Broken Blade, once again, just trying to move forward here, but it's Viper. Ready to DPS him down. Broken Blade, Pathmaker defensively getting away. Tier 2 turret just gets bulldozed, man. No cozy campfire is going to keep that one alive as BLG dives.
We've got 1 minute on the Hex Tech Soul.
Yeah, that's scary.
Wait a second.
Hold on. We have no minutes on Skewmon, as Knight might actually just try to turn this. Oh, the charm right there to stop him as he wanted to go forward with the R2. Cap survives, and that's the outplay. That charm was perfect to join the fight. That could be important. Remember that when G2 won a team fight earlier, it was because it was a 5v4. Bin wrapping around behind. Is going to use his sweeper to find the ward. Bin has been spotted. Knight has made his way towards the fight now, though. And Shun, alongside Viper and On, are going to go ahead and start up the Dragon. They are forcing G2 to answer them. They don't want to walk into the EU squad. As now Shun jumps forward. Skewmon's going to be your first target. Viper just burning him away, while Bin and Knight have found their way into the back line. Hansama's going to be your first target. Shun is almost dead. He's about to die. Hansama falls, but so does On. The jungler's out of the way. G2, they stop the soul, but Bin and Viper are still fighting. Broken Blades all out. G2 are finding yet another fight as Bin tries to scramble back out. He's not going to get away. There's no flash here with the Renekton. G2 might just ace him. Knight gets charmed and he finds 1 kill. He's looking for a little bit more. He needs the damage onto Caps. He gets a double. Skewmon with a flash. He goes in for the kill. But Knight says no.
Distracted and dizzy in their own team fight, but Knight was able to correct all of that.
Yep, I think Knight's my front runner for player of the game now. Cap jumps into the pit. They want to try to challenge here for the Baron. It's down to 1,000, secured by Shun. G2 moving forward, still trying to stop these guys. Broken Blade finds Viper, who tries to get away, but that's pressure on Yunara. Another kill for G2. Caps wants Bin as the Renekton again. Remember, he does not have a flash. Dominus Force just to stay alive, but Caps wants more. Sterix Gauge provides Bin with enough HP to continue running for now. Knight going after LeBron. Deep dive from Broken Blade. They get the kill they want, but it costs BB's life. Knight is still prowling, looking for the opportunity to find something else. It's a Baron for BLG, but they lose 2 in the process for the 1 from G2.
G2 here, even despite this 9,000 gold difference, they're finding some fights for themselves. The Baron is taken by BLG.
A lot here at the start. Knight's back over in the mid lane. Scuttle Crab, focus for BLG. They'll secure that one. Keep your eyes on Knight.
And this brush, look at this brush, dude. They're focusing it again. Triple trap with the control ward.
Okay. G2 still on the approach. Bin taking a big chunk of damage, loses half HP to Caps' Ari here immediately at the very start of the fight. Skewmon still wants to try to contest here for this Drake. Immediately drops the Subjugate. Flash coming out from Bin. He wants to try to kill Caps. He gets back away. Caps goes back in. The Spirit Orb! Beautifully done, but Knight gets revenge, and now G2 is falling. Knight wants the second kill onto LeBron as Shun goes after Skewmon, and Broken Blade's got to try to fight everybody else on the BLG roster. Triple kill for Knight. Zakali. Broken Blade trying to run. He wants to maybe turn it around. It's the only option he's got, but it's not good enough. Ace for Viper and BLG. They lose Bin, but they'll take everybody else. The bottom lane tier 3 turret will collapse. The mid lane one will do the same, and BLG are on their victory march. No one in G2 colors stands to stop them, and BLG will clean sweep G2 and be the first team at First Stand 2026 to pass the group stage.
3-0 for BLG.